Welcome everybody to Brain Stew, the podcast. We just recorded a gamecast on video for all your viewing and not viewing pleasure.
Lucky you.
Yeah, it's me in Mexico trying to figure it out if we should look at the camera or look at each other. It's very exciting. I know it doesn't sound exciting.
We also looked at each other.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Longingly.
Can't keep your eyes off him. That's a pretty face right there.
We love each other.
Yeah.
And yeah. He's drinking root beer again, but he's a good man.
Gone to the bottle.
Don't tell him that.
Anyways, so, as usual, to my right, we got Dustin J. Alameda, Mexico, root beer spitter. Root beer nostriller.
Let's not do the root beer thing.
I still got some from last time. Right on my sleeve.
Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed our Irish podcast. If you haven't listened to it, go ahead. Alan, to my left.
The fashionably late today.
The fashionably late. That's harder to say than the
is.
bump. It's harder to say than what's the other one?
We got the talent,
the talent, and the bump, and the fashionably late.
Yeah, list grows, my friend.
We missed him at the the Gamecast, but he's here. He's here to give you some laughs, some cries, mostly some stunned,
change lives,
shocked expressions. Sawyer's not here. He is gone. So there's an empty chair. Two, one for Mitch, one for Soy, one for Elijah. The bed.
That passed over.
Oh, I don't know. Man. Anyways, I don't know traditions. I ain't Jewish. I love the Jews. I'm not Jewish. All right, so starting off with some stew news. I don't know. Ting. Darth Vader robs a bank.
What?
A man dressed up as Darth Vader robs a bank.
Did he get away?
Did he have the voice changer?
Well, it looked like the voice changer mask, right?
Yeah, right.
So you got the nice little robot thing here and the thing. So, yes, I think it was the Wal-Mart or Target voice changer one you can get.
By George. Well, he must have gotten away then. Right?
Well, with the voice, I think he did. But obviously he was captured because I don't think anyone, goes too far from a bank robbery. Anyway, so...
Well, what are you talking about? As Darth Vader, you could shed that suit? Yeah, I think it's a win.
Actually, that's a good point.
The voice was changed.
His
body is completely covered from head to toe.
Yeah, that's a good point. Darth Vader would be a good way to go in.
Unless you got, DNA all over the suit and they found it. That might be a problem.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you can't
because you got to be sweating in that thing.
You can't dump the suit. That's why you got your car.
Yeah.
Change in the car, you drive off, no
one's the liar.
See, there you go. Maybe he did get away.
Do you think he drove off in a car, or did he drive off in a spaceship?
A speeder.
A speeder. that was my speeder sound.
Must have been that Darth Vader.
Did you kick it?
Passing around the internet. I didn't kick anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, sorry.
I don't even think I'd call the cops.
Yeah.
I'd just be in the presence of Vader, man, what do you do? Just bow?
Lord
yes,
Vader?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
He starts trying to do the fake force thing.
Oh, man.
I am not pleased with the way you are.
Shoot, I just give him the money out of my own wallet at that point. You got balls, dude. Here's a 20.
Is this really Darth Vader? Is this the guy that does the voice?
Yeah.
I know he hasn't had a lot of work recently, but except for Sandlot 3.
Shoot, I'd ask him to lunch, man. Be like, hey, here's the money. You want to go get Denny's or something?
Come on.
You seem like an interesting dude.
If you guys had an option, is there a costume you would
rob a bank
in?
Well, since Vader's taken, obviously.
I mean, Vader is really good. I don't know.
That was good.
There is a creative nerd out there who loves Star Wars, Robin Banks. If you want to find him, all you have to do is look for the collection. Does he have the original Star Wars? That's the hint right there.
Is that what he's spending all his money on? He's just buying the memorabilia?
Yeah, if it's the 90s version, you're like, no, that's not the guy. But if it's the original, you're like, there he is.
He's like, I've got the original metal bikini.
See him.
Picture of him with Leia.
Comic-Con, the guy's big pimp in there. You're like, yep, we found him.
That's the one.
I'm not the Vader you're
I
looking for.
think I'd either come as the King from Burger King, which
Sneaky King.
Sneaky King, which is disturbing. If you saw that coming through your bank, you would just die on the spot. I mean, heart attack.
I don't know.
Old man would just drop dead.
That's like
If we're going-
serial killer action.
I know.
man.
Well, if we're going
Yeah.
fast food, Ronald McDonald.
Well, Ronald would be creepy, but you can still see like
paint,
your
yeah.
face paint.
Messing with Sasquatch.
Yeah,
be a good
Sasquatch would be good. Also, the Jack in the Box guy.
Oh.
Holy crap!
Just yeah.
Speaking of all,
And that would be
bobblehead.
easy.
yeah,
You buy a suit, styrofoam head,
yeah,
rob a bank.
yeah. That the Jack in the Box guy and the Burger King are two of the most serial killer type. What is
Right.
it? What is up with the restaurants and serial killers?
Like,
We got
you wanna
Ronald
see him-
McDonald,
Well,
which
he's a
clowns
child
are
molester.
creepy.
Yeah,
Clowns
but
are
he's got the
creepy.
pedophile. I don't
Yeah,
think
he's
he'd
the
kill
pedophile.
somebody so much as rape children.
Good to hear, Alan.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm
If you,
glad we
if
keep
you
it
put
up.
them all in a lineup and they all had to be identified for the crimes they did, that's
So you would
him
say
right there.
raper.
Yeah.
Where's the king?
Yep.
Where's
King,
the-
King is like the sneaky killer type.
Okay,
Just
and
that grin.
Jack in the Box.
It's probably his apprentice.
I would say that or Adolf Hitler. Like he's like
Yep.
a mass murderer almost.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like I think of them as they have like that vague, just smile, unchanging expression.
And
where
you
it's
don't
like
know what you don't know
sociopath,
what's between behind those eyes because they don't move.
right?
Yeah, it's creepy.
And they appear
Hitman.
creepy all the time.
Yeah.
They don't really talk a lot. I mean, the King doesn't talk at all.
No, he just comes up out of windowsills and gives people
Doesn't
breakfast.
he tackle people sometimes?
Yeah. Oh, it's like Jason from the movies. You know, he's wearing the mask, pure silence, all of a sudden appears
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and
Don't
here's
go to
your
sleep.
burger. Like,
And here's your bank robbery.
you better eat that.
There's a gun inside that burger. I want your money. So we're going to go on with bad objects that are to buy. The kitty taser.
What?
Well, that sounds genius.
Tasing for your children.
Wait. They don't let us spank, but they're going to let us electrocute them?
Well, it depends on your parenting method. If you're in the South, spanking's okay, and probably tasing. If you're in liberal California, probably not so much.
I mean, you can't even talk to your kid wrong. They get a lawsuit. Like,
Yeah,
did you just tell your kid to be quiet?
Exactly.
Are we shooting our kids with taser guns? Because those things have barbs in them, and I can see that's going to cause a problem.
So
but
this
if you
is-
got like a little
I think
kitty,
these, I think
the
these
handheld,
are, I think these are the
shocker.
handheld ones.
Like the cattle prod.
Yeah.
So I would want to get some distance.
But
on
not
mine.
distance. These ones are like the cop ones, but not the spring-loaded one. The ones that
a
are
hand taser.
the hand tasers. Yeah. Okay, so these are the beast. Would you tase your children? Alan's the only one with the child. Would you tase your child?
Oh man, who's listening?
Your wife
right
might
now?
be listening to this. I doubt it. We're pretty far along, so
I do a lot of things, but tasing is just, it's too impersonal for me.
you really like to get in their psyche.
Well, of course, if you're going to discipline a child, I want them looking me dead in the eyes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And giving them some deep, like, that fear sensation.
Yeah.
If you tase them, it's like a quick, done,
Yeah.
done.
Although it works
Hey.
with dogs.
Right? Well, dogs
Shock
are a little
collars.
simpler. I can't, like, invoke fear in a dog as
Yeah.
well. Like,
And the question is this for parents or is this actually for kids to play with for each other? It says kitty taser. Maybe it's like
no,
Maybe it's like for
soccer
children.
pop 'em, Nerf sword thing. Tag your it.
it's not as bad as like a cop taser,
I
but
don't know, we used to do pretty
it hurts a little bit.
stupid stuff. My brother and I mean, we threw hard apricots at each other. So
Yeah.
Shoot,
I mean,
man.
you get hit with one of those in
So
the
this
eye
is
from.
just the future for you, huh, Max?
Yeah, I mean,
Not for me.
think about freeze tag when they really freeze.
Oh, that's a good point.
You ain't going nowhere.
Taser
you're done.
tag.
Sucks to
Actually
be
sounds
slow.
good. Taser tag.
Yeah.
Patent that. We're making it.
This is the next game for all your children.
You
Taser
can buy
tag.
it with the Allen
Praise to the
bump.
podcast.
Shoot, let's see those college kids on YouTube do something like that. Challenge.
Yeah. Who's your buddies?
Taser tag.
Taser tag. We want to see you guys. So, Max, would you tase your kids?
No. It's too impersonal.
Yeah.
I agree with Alan on that.
Yeah.
Just no fear in that.
Right.
They're gonna fear the taser, not you.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
How are you going to get them to put the cookie down if you don't have the taser in your hand?
That's a good point.
Yep.
You rely on the taser more than the child. Yes, I understand. I would also say no. I'm not going to tase my children. I believe in fear in different ways. I'm a softie, actually. I can do fear
and love.
Yeah, fear with love. I'll hug the devil out of you. Come here, Satan. I'm hugging you. Come on. $3 million has been put behind a $3 million like plexi, like bulletproof glass.
Okay.
So basically, it's in like a square, like where people walk. There's $3 million displayed, and the glass itself is $3 million bulletproof glass.
It's like a double smack to poor people.
It is a double smack.
Look
to
at the
poor
money
people.
you will never have, and look how much we used to pay for that glass.
And also, it's bulletproof, super bulletproof that you'll never, ever, ever get it.
So what is it, like a challenge? Like, hey man,
Well,
if you can break into that, you just got $3 million.
It's got to be a challenge. It's out in like the middle of a square. Like, it has to be a challenge. You know what I mean? Like,
I
what
don't
is
see the purpose?
What is the point of it? Like, there's no other reason for this other than if it's like in a millionaire's home, which
Can
it
we get
isn't.
like a jackhammer and just break the base of that bad boy? And
It's
throw
just
it in
put
the
it. It's probably just put in Harlem, right in Harlem. It's like
Here's the money that could have gone to help the poverty, but
suck it.
I just won the lottery, and before it gets taxed, I'm gonna do something to get back at the government.
We really just thought this would be funny.
Yeah,
You know, we're pretty dark.
tax this, America. Spent $3 million on the glass, and the rest of it's underneath it.
So how would you guys get to this? Say you're one of these Harlem guys. How are you guys going to get to this $3 million?
I'm back to my original, you gotta break the base off.
Break the base off, take it off.
Take it with me, and then you
Okay.
can work on it from there.
Well, how are you going to work on it from there? It's off the base.
Well, I don't know how this thing's constructed. You gotta give me something more to go off of than
Well, okay.
just behind
it's
glass.
It's just bulletproof glass. That's all you're facing. Really hardcore bulletproof glass. How do you break that? Come on, Max.
I'm pretty sure if you apply enough force to bulletproof glass, it's gonna break.
I think we're dwelling on the wrong problem.
All right.
Why do I have to break the glass? I'm just going to take dibs on the money and be like, hey, bank, I'm depositing this money. You come get it. Put it on my debit card. This is mine.
You break the glass.
Yeah.
I got you.
This is the bank's money now. You come get it however you want to. I'm going to write you a check. You just come pick it
You
up.
just come grab it.
Yeah.
Just believe me, it's there. For me, I feel like the thing is you can't use like a rocket launcher or anything like a.
Well, you're going to spend $3 million just trying to break the glass.
And that's the thing, like, and you can't blow it up because then you just got burning money. There's a lot of problems with it. I don't know how I would actually like break into it, other than I get the person that made the $3 million glass, who's probably poor, and make him deconstruct it somehow.
Well, maybe you just take a chisel and just start inching away millimeter by
Every
millimeter.
day.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life until you're about to die and you're like,
Just shaving a little bit off at a time.
I got it.
Until you got a hole big enough to fit your hands. Or then you
Just $1
Grab your
at a
little
time,
mitts,
shaving it through.
Hey, man. What would you do for $3 million?
Exactly. How many licks does it take to get to $3 million?
Too many.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
I'm done. Just keep the money.
Old man, 98, wins the lottery and dies the next day.
Maybe it's his money in the glass.
It probably is.
Nobody's getting it.
He's like, suck it.
This is my will. Put it in glass.
Before he died, he did a really quick will. So that's one question. Does this go to anybody? Because I'm sure he didn't do a will. Does it go straight to the lottery people? Where does this money go?
There's probably something in the papers.
There's got to be something.
They have like a longevity clause.
Yeah.
So either family or
Did he
back
already-
in the lottery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
We're
either
just
picked
keeping
up the
this.
money already, or it's still in some limbo. Where
I don't
you're
know.
Like,
It's probably. I bet it's probably like in a limbo.
and then it
Yeah,
just goes.
you know
to
what I
the
mean?
next
Like they
one.
give you some. They probably give them like Here's
Well,
a certain part.
It's
of the-
different nowadays because before it was just you win the lottery, you get it in one lump sum.
Yeah, but
the
now-
taxes get
but-
taken out.
but
But now
now-
you get payments if you want.
payments.
So he could have been setting that up still, where it's like I want my payments of 500.
So what, it goes next of kin then? Is that what it is?
Maybe. So I mean, what thing? So this is money, right? For this guy, he
Right.
dies and money is lost. For us, what amazing thing happens to you and then you die the next day? What amazing miracle happens to you and then death happens the next day and then you're like, well, that sucks. I didn't even get to enjoy it.
Shoot.
For me, I'm thinking job-wise, I don't have to work ever again.
Yeah.
That's
Then
the
you die.
miracle. And then I'm like, well, dead.
Well, great. Now I don't want good things to happen to me ever. I just want the same miserable.
You know what I mean? Like you got one good day, spent and had some ice cream,
Yep.
got a $1 cone at McDonald's.
Should be like zombies start popping up, and then you're like, yes, killed zombies all day, and then at night some zombie bites my toe or something. It's
Yeah,
like,
see you there.
that sucks.
Yeah, you're like,
Enjoyed it while it lasted.
It finally happened, the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
You get out the shotguns and all your
Yeah.
cricket bats, and you're all excited.
Broke into Cabela's and geared out.
No.
Zombie-proof car, and then for some reason there's like a zombie mouse that I didn't account for.
Yep, and you're like, hell.
Or you just keel over.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
true.
like a slap to the face.
Whooping cough. Zombie doesn't get you, but the baby coughing just
Yeah,
does.
you're like, darn kids and their diseases spreading like germs.
Vaccinated, you little dirtbags.
Suffocated on my zombie-proof pillow or something while I was sleeping.
You just... What is a zombie-proof pillow?
Maybe it's like a Kevlar. I don't know. Kevlar. They can't
You
bite
just-
through
you
it and
just-
get your face.
You just put it over your head.
Yeah.
They're just gnawing at it.
It's like that, it's that ostrich one where you can like nap at work. Have you seen that one?
Uh-uh.
Where you stick your head in your hands in it and you just
What?
put your head on your desk?
Whoa. Dude, that's hardcore.
Yeah. It's your zombie-proof one. They ain't
Yeah.
biting anything. You're all covered.
It's just
like,
gnawing at you.
forgot to make air holes or something.
Mexico. Semantics.
Or like vanity lovers only. I got the zombie-proof pillow.
Yeah.
So I can't gnaw on my face.
What about you, Mex? What would be,
Both of those are pretty good. But
anything?
not really.
Any amazing
Just take
thing that
me
you
out.
want in your life?
I don't even want anything amazing.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point in my life where I own everything that I want.
Right? It's like, life is pretty simple.
I know.
I could care less about most things.
Like, the only thing I need is food, and I can't afford it very well. But, like, and that's the only problem, you know what I mean?
So it's like,
food,
hey,
and,
man,
food and gas. So
life is good, but I can't eat.
But everything else, you're like, I have, like, the consoles and the crap I need. Like, I don't need anything. I'm just like,
well, I'm
hang
glad
on.
you could play video games, but you can't afford dinner. That's it sounds like a
Need
great
anything
life.
for
We
don't
all
want
have our
anything.
problems. Gotta keep up this delicate figure. Not keeping up with this delicate figure from pointing to Max. Or probably this one either, actually.
Yeah.
Both figures are pretty good. So we weren't prepared. Let's just be honest. I
else is
had
there?
one of the most busiest weeks in the freaking universe.
I don't think
Every single day, I haven't even stopped working, even now. So here we are.
Yeah.
So Walmart, everyone hates it. I don't know many people that like Walmart. Every time people bring up Walmart, all I hear is bad things about Walmart. Why is this?
I don't know. You
Alan,
know,
Alan, do you like Walmart?
I'm
Are you
kind
one
of
of the few?
impartial.
Okay.
Because the way I see it is, everybody who gripes about Walmart
Yes.
still goes to Walmart.
And they're the reason that everyone else is griping.
Right?
That's a good point.
And it goes back, like, I'll go to Walmart, but this is chaos every
Yeah.
time. You got people looking for random things. It's an everything store.
Yeah.
So you got usually some family mom that decides she's going to get all her shopping done in one fell swoop.
Oh, yes. Has 6 carts. Each one of her 7 children, we are in Utah, are
Yep.
carrying their carts, full of stuff.
Right.
As I'm starving with no food.
And I'm, yep. And then me, because I actually eat, it takes me forever just to get that bag of chips because I gotta wait for the parade of children with carts to go by.
You're like, please, I need my Doritos.
Yep. And suddenly it's a competition. Like, there's not 6 million bags of Doritos on the shelf. They're like gunning you down. Like, no, you're not taking that Cool Ranch. And it's like, relax, lady. This is Walmart.
And in my Walmart experience, the food selection. Okay, so the crap food, there's tons of it. Tons of crap food.
Right.
You know,
food on the other hand.
You go to the produce and you're like, there is no tomatoes here.
Right.
We went to Walmart recently to get tomatoes, and we're like, there is no like single tomatoes here. They have like giant packages of tomatoes, like it's Costco or something.
Yeah.
But we don't have one tomato. Or you're like looking for an apple, and you're like, well, you don't have apples here.
But they're the thugs in the neighborhood because they muscled out the grocery stores. Who wants to go to a grocery store when you can get your pack of tomatoes at Walmart?
That's true. Yeah. See, but I just need singular thing. I don't need a giant pack of tomatoes. Who's running through all these tomatoes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
I feel like Walmart, lots of different cultures.
It
you
is.
Go in early in the morning.
It is a melting pot of
Early in the
weirdness.
morning, you got your moms or maybe business people who are getting something to go to the office.
Just really quick, grabbing snacks as quick as you can.
The afternoon kicks in. You got the families starting to come in.
Everyone
getting home off
wives,
work.
The hobos who finally got some change to eat.
Then you hit the 1 o'clock crowd.
Yeah.
Those are the hobos trying to keep warm.
So this is
That's the hobos trying to keep
1
warm.
o'clock at night, right?
Yeah, 1 o'clock at night in the
I'll
24-hour
tell you why.
Walmart.
Yes, the nighttime is where things get weird in any store. But Walmart, yes, you're just like, where am I?
Yeah.
Like I came in here at 8 o'clock this morning, and it was a normal store.
Yeah.
Atmosphere changed at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, but you can learn a lot. Like, who cross-dresses in your neighborhood?
Yeah, no, it's true. You see the cross-dressers. You see the reclusive people that don't like to go don't go out to go grocery.
Yep.
Like the parents that have a million kids that are like, we're gonna go out at night when the kids are asleep.
Bring the coupon.
Yeah, and they're just like going through with their carts, and you're like,
ooh, and it's quiet too. Usually,
you're like Bishop Guthrie.
Oh.
I'm dead serious. I saw the Guthrie.
No, I remember. No, I was there.
That was their time.
But like 2 a.m, and then all of a sudden, the happy family. Like,
you would just see like random people that you're like, I didn't know you guys did shopping so late at night.
That's rich people for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I recall a few couples once upon a time in like their fur coats asking for capers and things to that extent.
Then you get the kids that are high out of their minds.
Munchies.
Yeah, munchy kids.
Beer runs.
It is the weirdest mix of people. And then you got people like some of my friends who waited for a Maroon 5 CD for late at night.
Not these friends.
Not these friends. No. And I was like...
Mexico.
And that was... it's such a weird mix of people. Like, all these people. I don't understand any of this. But anyways. I don't know. What else is there to dislike about it?
Yeah, it can go from clean to disgusting in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, it's like...
Not the cleanliest of stores.
No. So you go to some places, it's not bad. And then you go to others and you're like, this is war. This is like Vietnam, like World War II. It's just like chaos. It's nasty. You're like, the floors look like they have some kind of black fungus.
Yeah, but the new ones are just fine.
Yeah, I mean, some of them.
Yeah, but they hire a lot of questionable people. When I worked at Walmart, I worked graveyards.
Questionable people.
Yeah, it was
not me, but I worked with...
That's what they all say.
Not one, not two, but 3 meth heads.
Yeah.
Well, who are we hiring?
Who's going to work at midnight for $7 an hour? That's...
Meth heads. And Mexico. Meth head.
It was
it is a weird place. And I feel like the another thing that I hate about Walmart, at least in mine, I go grocery shopping and I do not want to see people at all. I want to go in there and just enjoy myself and be in my own bubble and not see a single person.
Complete strangers.
Yeah. If I see you, I'll give you some eye contact, but I ain't talking to you.
No, just the nod.
Hey, out.
In and out. And
But
it's business.
Walmart, I just see every single person in the world in Walmart. I just walk and I'm like, oh no, another person I have to talk to. And just long conversations with people I don't care about.
Yeah, well, it's the watering hole. Let's face it.
Yeah.
You put a Walmart down any subdivision,
Yeah.
that's where all the people muster.
So does Walmart get crap because it is the biggest store and that's why, there's more of them, so now we can make more fun of them? You know what I mean?
It's generic. Let's
Yeah.
face it, their stuff's not the best. It's
Yeah. But
almost the cheapest.
Yeah, but it's like it's the middle class. It's the thing that we want. So
Yep. Yeah.
Walmart, pay us.
Yeah.
Love it or hate it.
Yeah.
You're going to go there.
The people are going to complain regardless.
Yep.
It's what we do.
We're now going to go to the wonderful brain, the insanity that is Alan Champagne. Alan Moment, take us in.
Yep, the fashionably late, here to stay. Let's break into it. So, this experience happened a little while ago.
Okay.
And to start off, it's going to be a two-parter.
Okay.
So I'm going to take you again down a rabbit hole. I'm going to take you right back.
Take us through the story. Bring us through.
All right, first event.
Yeah.
I'm on my way home. I'm stopping to get some chow
Yes.
for me and the ladies.
The ladies.
Yep, meaning my daughter and my wife. It's,
I understand.
I don't want anybody confused out there.
Utah. Not all of us are polygamist.
Yep.
Anyways,
Yeah,
onward.
So Cafe Rio's the choice.
Yes.
All right, Cafe Rio. Go inside. Apparently, lots of high school kids and their dates and whatnot, and there's a big line.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be there pretty much all night. I get the vibe. I fully understand this, but you do what you gotta do.
Yes.
So I take my place, and that's when you observe the people around you in line. You take note. You classify. I'm bored. I'm judgmental. That's what I do.
I know. Here we go.
That's how we get our kicks and giggles.
Right? So the couple in front of me made it easy.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. We got looks like probably young 20s, mid 20s.
Okay.
Not too far from our generation.
Yep.
Dude and a chick.
Okay.
Dude's real clingy, man.
Yeah.
We're talking. He's trying to get these kisses on the cheek like every 30 seconds. Like I blink and he's there trying to make the move again. The chick's not interested.
Yeah.
He's trying to do the cuddle, spoon, stand and walk, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I
I
got
already
that
want to hit him
motion.
in the face.
We're talking PDA.
Easy.
streets.
Yeah, okay.
Man, we moved we're probably halfway to the front.
Yes.
It's been like 20 minutes and I'm behind these guys.
That's a long time of PDA.
Yep, they're starting to argue, like she's kind of miffed, he's still being all clingy and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even sure if they're dating, but the words slip out of my mouth. So it's
What do you say?
Would you like me to turn around and give you some privacy?
Do you say that out loud?
I did.
Alan!
Well, you can only
You
hold
can
it in
only
for
be a
so long.
dirtbag on this podcast.
Yeah.
Bravo, I say to you, Alan.
It slipped out, all right? It slipped out.
All right.
It only took so much.
Okay.
I mean, what would you do in that circumstance?
Probably just think in my head how gross this is.
Right?
How disgusting this. But I don't think I'd actually say it out. That
Unless
is a brave and bold move.
At least you had a snarky comment. I probably just would have been laughing the whole time. And they would have known I was judging them and laughing at them.
Mexico's just looking at them in the eye and giggling.
Well,
Face
it did
to
help.
face.
Like, the chick was clearly miffed off at whatever the guy was doing.
Okay. So she
So
was
she
probably
was-
she was probably actually liked what you said.
So I couldn't tell because she still looked a little PO'd out.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But I did get some animosity look from the dude. And that's how I knew they knew I was doing it. Well, I politely turned around after that.
Oh, that's very kind. You asked if you could turn around, and then you politely turned around.
Well, I thought silence was consent.
This must be. I'm going to take your silence as a yes.
So, anyway, that's scenario number one.
Okay.
So another scenario happened roughly a week ago.
All right.
I'm in my coffee shop, Starbucks on campus. Nothing too classy.
Yeah.
There's little campus students there that run they're the baristas that
Yeah, I
run the
gotcha.
joint.
Yeah.
Gentleman in front of me, is taking forever at the register.
Yes.
And I'm close enough where I can overhear the conversation. It's the barista at the register. Little tiny chick.
Yeah.
Clearly she's trying to make moves on this dude. Like, all right, let's move along. And it was like, oh, so you're a golfer. And it's clearly obvious he's got his golf clubs, his golf team shirt.
Back, yeah.
He's flagging it. You know what I mean?
He's got his golfer hat.
Yep, and there's stupid questions like, can you golf with both hands? And he's entertaining it. And I'm not sure if he's interested or just stupid.
Yeah. Or both.
Very possible.
Knowing where you go to school.
Hey!
Well, it's like,
knowing the other people that go there.
It's like, chick, there's a time and a place.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been my mode. And so I've been thinking about that all day today. It's like, how ridiculous did I look? Did I have any of these moments?
Yeah. I don't know.
Are you
That's
asking?
what I want to know.
So what are you saying? Like, right now? Are you having moments? Are you flirting with me right now?
Do you want me to be flirting with you right now?
Oh. Yes.
No, let's...
Oh, okay. No. Sorry. No.
But no. So it's like, did I miss this? Do we all act like idiots? Like...
That's a good point.
I don't remember ever having these phases in my courtship dances.
Well, I feel like I might have at times.
I know, right? Like, now I'm trying to, self-reflect and be like, should I not judge these people
well,
this hard?
Because I'm trying to think, like, some of my past, when girls are, like, being flirty with you.
Right.
Everyone says it's so not obvious. I don't know if, like, today's, like, women are just more obvious. But, like, I always know when they're flirting with me. I'm like...
Well, that's the thing. Like, the dance seems a whole lot less classier than it used to be.
Yeah, it just seems really easy. And I'm like, well, I can flirt here, so might as well if I like you. But usually, sometimes it's like, no.
Yeah.
Nope.
Cold shoulder.
Gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
But they still do it, And, like, I don't know how to drop that. Right. And I feel bad for the person behind me. Am I inconveniencing someone with my crappy flirting skills? I mean, I don't have to deal with it. I flirt with my wife, but this is a personal
Do you flirt
thing.
in public with your wife?
Probably, but not so much.
I know you flirt on Facebook.
Not so much.
You guys are pretty squishy. There's the Moon family is all about the love, and we understand.
I know
this.
you're squishy. Yeah, I'm squishy, but. I don't know about your guys's.
No. I mean, we're lucky if we get a hello. That little happy birthday post. That's about the extent.
That's pretty good. That's good. To each their own, though. You know what I mean? There's the squishy, and then there's the non. Yeah. And is the squishy people just really irritating?
I don't know.
It depends on the level.
It's true. See, I
the
feel
guy at Cafe Rio, I would have laughed and maybe said something derogatory towards him.
Squishy. Yeah.
But then the barista, I can see I want my drink right now.
Get
his number later if you want it.
It inconvenienced you in that case because they were ordering. I think if they were flirting and there was no one behind them, then that's fine. Flirt on your own time. But don't ruin everyone else's experience.
So I'm still justified to be angry,
You're justified with that one.
Because
and the other one, too.
That was a lengthy 20-minute flirt session that you had to suffer through.
It's true.
Flirt in passing, people.
Yeah.
You know what?
Think about the people around you before you flirt.
Exactly. I mean, I wasn't even the only one in line. There was about 5 other people behind me.
Yeah. See, there's the thing. And for the squishy, the same thing. If it's too soft, it gets a little gross, guys. Like, too gross. I know I'm flirtatious, but I'm not like all over this, my wife, making out and and you're like, what? Yeah, you're like...
No, you're the cutesy guy. You're the cutesy jokes.
What's worse, really bad, is like, okay, you're having like a conversation with a person, with a couple, okay? So your couple is with another couple, you're double dating, you're having a conversation with a couple and all of a sudden they just start doing their, you know what I mean? Like they just start
physical?
Well, not like a weird, like cutesy physical, and they just start flirting you with each other and poking each other, and you're like,
does a mature relationship need that?
To you. Yeah, it's like I was just talking to you. Like, can't you like finish this? Like, why are you like? Pay attention to me. I know you're in love with this person, but we're having a conversation here.
I think that's how you can gauge a person's, level of maturity in the relationship.
Yep.
High school kids, what do? Hold hands and kiss and stupid jokes all the time. You grow up a little bit, and it just changes. You don't need to be that squishy anymore because they already know.
See, there's the voice of logic right there.
Yeah. Mexico, you still flirt in public, right? Mexico, you're a fine-looking man. The women are all over you, I'm sure.
A dapper suit and a fedora.
I'm sure the women are over you. Come on,
Both
don't give
said
me
it was
crap.
obvious, but I guess I'm just oblivious.
Oh,
Or maybe
really?
I'm just never interested in the girls that flirt with me.
Huh?
Do the boys flirt with you?
I don't know.
If that's
I'm
what you want to do,
oblivious.
I know,
go
it's
ahead.
like, I don't know. Maybe we ought to experiment. We'll just go out and film Mexico in his wild
See,
habitat.
I'm just saying.
We can see if they're
People
flirting
would-
with them or not.
People
Either
would always
way.
come up to me and be like, "She was flirting with you," and I was like, "I don't care."
Well, Mexico, you need to flirt back.
I know.
I mean, you don't have to.
Practice
unless you
with
want to.
D right now.
He bats his eyes. He puckers his lips.
Oh.
All right, we're back to kissing again, and now it gets awkward. Anyways, Alan, you want to finish this off with this? What is your thoughts? Final thoughts?
You know what? I feel I'm still a little in question because now I got to do some self-reflection. But
I
I'm
think
still
so.
going to judge.
Yeah, and I think you were right to judge for those situations. When it affects other people, like we said with cars and other things, courtesy, people. Courtesy.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. I guess I'll just not hold my wife's hand when we walk to the
No.
store.
No. Be as far away as possible.
It's true. I'm drawing the line. Drawing the line in the sand today.
Get the water bottle out. She gets close.
Yep.
Spray. Pop, pop.
You've got my word, people.
Taking her to the couch.
This is for you.
Yep. That is it. Guys, thank you. Thank you for another wonderful podcast. Guys, you can find us on www.brainstewthepodcast.libsyn.com. You can also find us at Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, Twitter, and iTunes, of course. These are all popular things. You can Google us, and you'll see us number 1 on there. Yay. That's because of you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Thanks. We need a shout out. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Trev. And thank you once again for listening to us. Have a wonderful day, night, whenever you're listening to, afternoon. Shalom and good evening.